Hey guys, Pedro here to do an album review. Today I'm here to talk to you guys about the band Once Awake and their album Inside the Storm, out April 5th on Reaper Entertainment. This album has 10 tracks and it's 41 minutes in length. This album is really eclectic. There's two words to describe this album, eclectic being one of them, the other one is aggression. This album has tons of that. Let's start with the eclectic side. From the eclectic side, I really felt that this record really mixed a wide variety of metal genres, anywhere from groove metal, melodic death metal, melodic metal, metalcore, deathcore. All of these genres are incorporated into this record, into each single track of the record. They didn't just create a song after song that is different, that sounds different, that has a different flavor to it. What they did is they incorporated all of these genres within specific songs. So you have a song that starts almost more like a melodic death metal song, then it converts itself into a metalcore song, then with a groove metal bridge, coming back to metalcore, finishing off as melodic death metal. This is the kind of record you have on your hands. It is really dynamic, it is really it has a really unique flavor to it, and it has a great sound to it. I like what they did with that. It didn't allow them to be stuck in a rut and just be able to do one single thing. They were able to go anywhere they wanted, and this gives the audience a real cool, vibrant, filled with life, dynamic record. From the aggression side of things, this album is really aggressive from all angles. It doesn't matter how you look at it. From the vocal delivery to the lyrics to the music, everything about this album screams aggression, screams violence, and it really fits well with the genres that they pick. So the overall theme of the record, that aggression, that overall theme, really balances out well with the genres that they pick and how they blend these songs together. The two really go perfectly hand in hand, and what you have is an album that really takes you on a ride. Because from song to song, but even within certain songs, you just don't know what's around the corner. Is it going to be a cool breakdown, a heavy breakdown? Is it going to be a guitar solo? It's going to be more like a melodic riff? You just don't know. There isn't no written in stone signature of how each song is and how each song is going to sound like. So every single song has its own DNA, it's its own identity. So from a listening perspective, you're really just never sure what the next song is. You enjoy one song, wow, I really like the dynamics of that song. Then the next song starts and it's different and it has different dynamics to it. Then the other song after that, it's different from the previous two. So you're constantly adjusting yourself to the record and adjusting yourself to the songs because they're very different in how they're structured together. And then how they're put onto the record also plays really well to the listener because it allows yourself to immerse yourself and just be under the clout of the music. You just kind of disappear within the music because you just really don't know where you are, so you just let the music take control and you just go with whatever the song takes you. Don't really try to listen to this record thinking that it is one genre over the other. Just listen to it and let the music dictate the pace, dictate the sound, and dictate how you feel towards it. Don't let genres dictate how you feel towards the music. Let the music dictate itself. That's the best thing I can tell you if you're going to sit down and listen to Inside the Storm from Once Awake, because it's really hard for you to pinpoint anything down with this record because you're going to find there are different things from all different genres coming at you at once. Now, as far as songs are concerned, I really want to talk about 3 songs, and I'm going to start with In the Grasp, which is the opener track for this record. I had never heard of this band before. This was the first song I've ever heard of this band. What a cool track to get the album underway. My favorite song on the album, I really liked it. It was a really cool introduction. The song starts almost as a melodic death metal song, very melodic, but the aggression kicks in. And once the aggression kicks in, it becomes very heavy, more metalcore side of things. It almost morphs itself to more of a metalcore song. And it goes back and forth between genres. So don't think that this is going to become one thing, because it's not. It really takes you for a ride. This is a song that really has a cool dynamic within itself because of the usage of the different genres. What it does is it creates verses versus chorus. The verses being very heavy driven, and then the chorus being more melodic, more stripped down. And it creates a yin and a yang between the two. It really creates a blend of these two worlds fighting each other. You have in this song some groove metal moments, you have some melodic death metal moments, you have some metalcore moments, you have a little bit of everything into this song, but you really have two key moments of the song. The verses and the chorus, they're very different from each other and really create a cool dynamic between them. And let me tell you something, there's a solo in this song that is just absolutely magnificent. I really like what they did with the solo on this track. Like I said, this was the perfect track to start off the record because it really offered a glimpse in what you're going to get from the whole album. This song perhaps is the one that has the most amount of different influences in different genres in it. So this one is really a synopsis of what the whole record is going to sound like. And I had to mention the solo because I really like what they did with the guitar solo on this specific track. It really added to that melody that was in the chorus. It added to it. It gave a certain aroma to the song. It gave the song something different. In a song that you're feeling that it's going more towards the metalcore sound in certain parts, to have that solo there really breaks things up because that solo had so much groove in it that it really gave the song a different style. It gave the song a completely different look by the time the song is finished. My absolute favorite song of the record, and perhaps the reason being is the well blend of all these different genres in one single song. Another track that I have to mention is Deathtrap. I love this song for two key reasons. I love how heavy the guitars and the drums are on this track and how well connected these two elements are. They really work well together to create a really heavy song. You really have the sense that this song is really brutal and really heavy. So you have that on one side of the song. On the other side of the song, you have a chorus that, while has more melody to it, and they added different vocals in there as well to give the chorus even more melody. The thing to me that created the major difference on this track was how heavy the song was in the verses, the melody of the chorus with the hookiness of the chorus. Because the chorus in this song, let me tell you, it's very hooky, very easy to listen to. It's one of those songs to me that really feels like it's going to play extremely well in a live setting. It has a hooky chorus that people can get behind, can sing along. This is almost an anthem song. So to me, those were the two key dynamics, was how well the chorus was designed and built, and how well structured it was in order to create a song that really feels like an anthem. A song that, to me, is going to be a mosh pit favorite because it really has all the components that you want from a song in a live setting, and then the heaviness of the verses. This is a song that when it'll come on in a live setting, and I hope the band plays this song live, you're really going to get everybody involved. The heaviness of the song is going to bring people to the mosh pit, is going to make the song a crazy song to vibe to, but the hookiness of the chorus, how melodic it is, how well it's put together in order to create almost a sense of a chant, a sense of a sing-along with the band in a live setting. It's really going to create a song that's really going to resonate with fans and with the listeners. I really like it. I really like from that perspective, because as I'm listening to this track, I'm thinking of the song in a live setting. That's how I'm listening to it, a studio version of the song, but I'm thinking of the song in a live setting, and that's what gave this song the extra push, the extra nudge. I really like it. I really like the blend that it had, and I like the dynamics that it had. Another song that I have to mention to you guys is The Faded. Nice melody to start off, but as any other song on this record, you know the aggression is coming. You know it's a matter of time before the song turns on its head, and it goes from being very melodic, very instrumental, if you will, to becoming a very, very heavy, aggressive, dynamic song. This is no different. It really does that to you. It starts very melodic and then it gets more aggressive. I like what they did with the chorus in this song. The chorus of The Faded is really the key component of the song. The chorus of this song is so dark, so atmospheric, so melodic. Almost, the chorus of this song is almost a melodic death metal chorus kind of style, with very dark lyrics, very dark approach, with almost a choir in the background, adding backing vocals to give this even more dark and ominous vibe to that section of the song. This song has an extremely well put together chorus, such a different departure from the rest of the song. It's completely different. They don't belong together, but when you're listening to them, you understand why they're there. Because the rest of the song, while heavy, really feels like it needs something to break that heaviness. The song needs something more melodic. It needs something more more with a darker vibe to it. The lyrics of the song are really calling for something darker, for this overall blanket of darkness to come over the song, and that happens every single time in the chorus, and that is due to the tracks, to the vocal tracks and how they lay them there in the background to add those extra layers to it, and also the guitar riff, super melodic, really gives a really uneasy feeling to that chorus. I absolutely love it. I love the chorus of this song. And then towards the end of the song, there's this really groovy guitar riff bridge that really extends the song. It really feels like it's taking the song longer, it's pushing it. It's really pushing the song. I like that as well, because once again, that really played off from that chorus. Instead of putting a guitar solo, like something over the top, I really like what they did. They just incorporated a riff there that's very melodic, very groovy. It was it felt almost like an extension of the chorus. I really like that. It added to that dark blanket of I don't know, of something just feeling very uneasy, very melancholic. I think melancholic perhaps is the better word to describe it. So that bridge really extended it. It really added to it. It really brought it out of the darkness into the light. I like what they did with that. Really cool. Alright guys, this is it for me. Once Awake with their brand new album, Inside the Storm, out April 5th on Reaper Entertainment. Really cool band, really cool album, very different, very dynamic, mixture of all different genres. An album that's going to resonate with a lot of people, I really feel, because there's a lot of moving parts, there's a lot of cool components within it, and this is a really well put together record, really well mixed, really well produced, has a very crisp sound, very good sound, really, there's nothing really negative to point out about this record. Everything about the record was really well put together. I really enjoyed it. It was a really enjoyable listening experience. I had fun, but I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about this band, this record? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll be reading those and getting back to you. Take care, guys.